good afternoon. Thanks for listening and for making this one of the hottest live afternoon drive times shows around. Tommy G along with the All-Star crew. What was looking out for you? He is here. He is live. He is in person, one and only. Money Go!
Yo!
And, of course, David R. He is hanging out doing what David R. normally does, which we're still trying to figure out. All right, so, Monty, we got some incredible guests in here today.
We certainly do.
I'm very proud of these guests, by the way. So, you know, for young people, they're so on the ball. It really is very refreshing. Because I think about when I was their age, what was I doing, Monty Go? What was I doing?
Robbing cars.
All right. I wouldn't have said that, but okay. Well, I don't know why he said that, but nevertheless.
You're a street kid.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing that. All right. So nevertheless, let's introduce our guests.
Okay, we've got Jason and Justin from New Jersey's premier auto group, All-American Auto Group in Old Bridge, New Jersey.
All right, let's hear from them, everybody. All right, very nice. Very nice. How are we doing today, Jason? We're doing well?
Thank you, very well, thank you.
All righty, and so you got Jason. So Jason, you brought your buddy over here. Who's your buddy?
Yeah, so this is my family's business partner. So my family, obviously, we're part owners of the All-American Auto Group, and so my family's Savino family. His family's the Selman family. So my father, and his uncle actually partnered up, and as you know, me and my two brothers work there. Now Justin works here, and you know, obviously a very big family-owned and operated group.
All right, very good. So what happens is the reason why we teamed up with your dealership is because I went to go visit there. First of all, Marty goes there, so Marty would come in here all the time and say, "I love this dealership. I love these guys." Because you got to meet them. We got to hook up with them, right? And so you tell a little bit about that, Marty. What impressed you so much?
Actually, everything from the building. They had a makeover a few years ago. From the building to the service department to the way you're greeted when you walked in. Just had an overall good feel. I've been to other dealerships where you get these lines like, what do we got to do to earn your business today? I felt absolutely no pressure when I walked in there.
Right.
They wanted to get me what I wanted to get. And it was smooth from start to finish, including service, because I've gone back for service several times.
Right.
You know, some minor warranty stuff, some oil changes, things like that. They provide loaner cars if it's something major, if it's going to take time. I've just been overall just generally happy with the whole
I gotta
dealership.
tell you, so when I walked in there, the first thing I noticed, and you guys may not know this, everything's organized. Right? Now, is that by accident or what happens there?
No, that's, everything's by design. So it was all built for the customer experience, right? So we have our new drive-through for service. So you drive right in, you pull right up, garage door opens, never have to go outside, you know, brave the harsh weather. It's pouring outside right now, so customers don't have to deal with that.
Gotcha.
They drive right in, very organized, right? So we have the tire pressure reader. Everything comes up on the screen.
Yeah.
Very easy for the customers. They get out, they're greeted. You know, we look at everything. And pictures are taken of the vehicle, it's checked in, and then, you know, you start your process. Whatever you guys need, we help you out with.
Okay, and Justin, what's your role over there?
You know, a little bit of everything. I just got into the business. I finished, we were just talking, I finished playing professional hockey, and I was out, out in the University of Michigan.
Wow.
Did a little bit of marketing there, studying that, so been helping Jason with the marketing a little bit.
Right.
I'm back and forth at the NADA school, kind of touching on all departments, and haven't really done much in parts and service yet with Nick, but I know he does a great job there, so really just anything anyone needs help with right now.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
So you like it? It's exciting?
Yeah, I really do. I mean, I've been around the business my whole life. As I said, my dad's, you know, dad's one of the partners, but really just getting, you know, boots on the ground for the first time a few months ago, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, that's great. That really is. So when you're growing up, were you into cars growing up?
Yeah. I mean, I always had something new in the driveway because it was, you know. And then I got my first car.
I got a Mustang in the driveway over here. You want to check it out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I had my first car, and it was gone a week later. So you know,
right.
Always trying something new, and it's a fun industry for sure.
Yeah. Well, really, I'll tell you this right now. And what was my father? What did my father do? Who knows what he did?
He was an engineer.
Yeah. So that's kind of boring, isn't it?
He worked for the Navy.
So I mean, it was noble, okay. But I would have wished that he would have worked at a, you know, part-time in a
someplace you get a new car every year.
Exactly, yeah. I had to drive like these old cars here. You know, I didn't get a new car there. All right, so the whole thing here, Jason, is that I'm totally impressed with the whole dealership here. So as far as the cars you carry over there or you sell over there, what's the whole lineup over there? Or All American?
Yeah, so at our Old Bridge location, we kind of call it an auto mall. So we have Ford, Subaru, Isuzu, which is box trucks.
Right.
We have a huge commercial truck center, and then we've got the Jordan tow trucks now. And then, of course, we have our used cars, which are Motor Trend certified. So it's a new certification program.
Right.
I had mentioned it briefly last time. We're one of only 40 dealerships that have it in the whole country.
Wow. Okay, that's impressive.
Very, very good certification program. You know, if you're looking for a used car, you got to really check out the certification programs. Everybody offers them, right? They're all different, but, you know, we have ours backed by the Motor Trend name. They picked us specifically. They don't pick everybody. So, you know, ours is one of the best out there by far.
Awesome. All right, this is a family business.
Yep.
You think about it, you got Justin, who is his father's another business partner.
Yep.
Then you have your siblings.
Yep.
Who's there?
Yep, so you got Nick, who Marty knows very well, service and parts director.
Yeah.
So he runs all the fixed ops there. And then our oldest brother, Chris Savino, he's the general manager of the store.
Wow.
Yep.
It's impressive because, yeah, like Marty said earlier, I grew up in Brooklyn. And, yeah, I was a street kid, but I was a semi-decent street kid. But when you grow up like that and you're around cars all the time, you learn how to appreciate like the different brands and the different type of unique features of different vehicles there. So of all the brands that you carry, well, the brands you do carry, which one, well, I guess you like them all, otherwise, the ones you carry.
You can't ask me to choose favorites.
Yeah, it's like a father saying, hey, the middle child there, right, exactly.
You didn't pick last.
Yeah. Hey, I was always I was the middle child. Nobody paid attention to me.
Yeah.
I come from a family of my siblings, 2 doctors, 2 lawyers, 2 teachers, and me. So there you go. So I definitely would not be picked.
No, you'd be picked.
No, I definitely wouldn't be picked.
Yeah, can't pick favorites, but
Yeah.
you know, my father on Long Island had the Ford dealership.
Yeah.
So that was our only OEM manufacturer at the time. So you know, we grew up Ford people, really. Got Subaru actually 10 years ago this month when we moved into this Old Bridge location. So we got, you know, Ford and Subaru. We've since got Mazda, and very recently we added Lincoln as well. So again, can't choose any favorites.
No. In fact, guess who drives a Lincoln? My father drives a Lincoln.
Ooh, nice.
You know what he said to me?
What does he got?
He's got a Lincoln sedan. Well, you gotta remember, my father's 87 years old. Wait, he's 86 or
He
87?
doesn't know half the stuff that's in that car.
No, he's an engineer. What do you think? Because he's 87? How dare you insult my father?
Then he probably
How
reads the
dare
whole
you.
manual.
I want
Does
to.
anybody read the manual?
My father reads the manual. Not only that, but he reads the service manual as well.
Yep.
I remember when I used to get cars as a kid. You know, he gave me for a birthday present the service manual to the car. Okay, transmission, go change it. Go in front of the street there and jack it up and get it out and change it. But the deal is, he's got the Lincoln sedan. I want to say it's an M something.
Yep.
Okay.
Probably MKZ.
Yeah, and I go down to visit him. He goes, I got this new Lincoln. I go, yeah, what about it? He goes, car drives itself. I go,
It better.
that's what he said.
Because the curbs tend to jump out and
No,
way down front.
he's like, it's got this cruise control that doesn't let him smack into the car in front of him. Is that true? What is that all about there?
Pre-collision warning and all that stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Lincolns are loaded with that. They're great vehicles.
Yeah. But as far as that, and Subaru, wow. My friend's got a Subaru, and also my brother-in-law, who's a FDNY guy, they swear by those cars.
Yep.
They just love those cars. And
Did he get it from us?
I'll have to check.
Okay.
But his next one, he will.
Okay, perfect.
Trust me, he will. And also, as far as the Fords go, yeah, I've had Fords. Definitely had Fords. So, yeah, they're good vehicles. You carry good vehicles. But what the main thing is why people, and when I have individuals come in here or dealerships, let me tell you, they're the best of the best. They really are. And like I said, I personally, you listen to these other radio shows, right? And they have like, I don't know, 5 different dealerships on an hour. Hey, this one's the best. Oh, try this one. Hey, guess what? I choose the best. I hang out with the best. That's just how it is, right?
Yep, thank
You know, you gotta be
Appreciate
loyal.
it.
You gotta be
Appreciate
loyal.
it.
You gotta, like we got the best of every category in the area here. We got the best attorney. We got the best car dealership. We got a semi-best sidekick over there.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Marty, I'm only kidding. There you go. But he was the one actually. He was dealing with Brand X dealership, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And he would come in here and always complain about them. And I don't know if I should bring this up, Marty. It's your personal business.
You can go ahead.
But he would always come in and say, "I can't stand this dealership. I can't." And we're not going to mention any names. It's just Brand X. And then, how'd you stumble on All American?
They had a good reputation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually.
So your friend Clyde or somebody? You know?
No. It was just I knew where they were, and I decided to go in there.
Yeah.
I was going for a brand Y car.
Right.
And I decided, you know what? Let me eliminate the Ford Fusion.
Okay.
So I went up there, and not only did I not eliminate it, I bought it.
Look at you.
Yeah. I got the 17 Fusion energy model.
Right.
I'm getting 45 miles to the gallon, plus more when I plug it in for the electric.
Yeah.
My wife's car is getting like 1,000 to 1,200 miles on a tank of gas. I'm getting 700 on a tank of gas.
Right.
And it's a 14-gallon tank.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yep.
So there you go. So that's how we found out about you, is your reputation. And when it's family owned and operated, you're going to want to take the family names, right?
That's it.
Yeah, do whatever you can. Bend over backwards. And when you go to other dealerships, sometimes the ownership is, I don't know, out in another state.
Yeah.
Or they're across the country.
Most owners do end up in Florida. That's what happens.
with yes, like my father, yeah.
I need to point out that his brother.
Don't point at me.
I'm going to point at you.
I get
It's
it.
radio. I can point wherever I want.
I get it.
His brother, Nick,
Yeah.
he's the service manager.
Yeah.
Okay? But he's in a glass office in the service department.
Right.
You can find him.
Right.
That's my point.
He's not hiding.
He's not hiding. It's
Yeah.
not like, well, we'll see if we can find the service manager. It's like,
Right.
he's right there.
He's not like the wizard.
Right.
You know, behind. Well, we'll have to ask the wizard if we can rotate your time.
We'll send the service manager an email.
We'll have to ask
We'll see what he says.
Go get the witch's broomstick to see if you can actually speak to Nick.
It's like,
Right.
hey,
You
go
don't
there.
even know any of that stuff.
He's right over there.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you something. When you pull into your service department, there's this doohickey there. This real sophisticated looking apparatus.
The time machine.
Yeah. Explain that a little bit.
It's a time machine.
Time machine.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, that's the service
So
drive.
Marty, when they put you in it, you get your hair back. Hair like that. Was that a low blow?
Well, I
Sorry.
have my hair.
I know.
I might get all the brown back.
Yeah, that's all. State of the art technology now with tire readers, tire pressure monitor
Nobody
system.
checks your tires. They say they do, but nobody else checks your tires.
So this does it automatically, brings it up on a screen. Customers can look at it. It's full transparency, right? So we're not trying to trick anybody. Whatever it reads, and then we make a recommendation based on that. And the customer, they do what they want after that with that information. We're just trying to arm you guys with the information, and then we make an informed decision from there.
Right. He was mentioning loaner cars. Is that standard, or how does that
Yeah,
work?
definitely one of the largest fleets in the state, probably in the Northeast, honestly. I mean, with the power of the All American Auto Group, we have locations in Point Pleasant, Brick, Paramus, Hackensack. So with all these locations, we just have access to a larger fleet of inventory.
Right.
So, and that goes across Ford, Subaru, Mazda, Lincolns, so we always want our customers to be happy. We know everybody's busy. Not everybody could wait when they come. So we offer loaner vehicles as much as possible. It helps if you have a scheduled appointment, but it's not necessary.
Right.
And it just helps out a lot. It's a huge convenience factor.
Now, Marty, let me just interject over here. I just celebrated a wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
My wife has put up with me for 40 years, Marty Gelt. 40 years.
She deserves a medal.
She deserves something up there right now. You guys are celebrating an anniversary. How many years?
We are. So 10 years this month.
Nice. Let's hear for that, Marty. 10 years.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. So 10 years is, 10 years, 2008, that would make it, right? September. My father, moved his dealership from Long Island. We bought Oasis Ford and Subaru of Old Bridge. And then it was about a year, and then that's when my father had partnered with Justin's father, John Selman, and his brother, Steve Selman, and we became the All American Auto Group. So for 10 years now, we've been, embedded in the community. We really have embraced Old Bridge. We love it. They've embraced us. We try and do as much charity as possible.
Right. Very community involvement there,
And that's throughout the group, right?
Right.
So we feel that the communities that we're embedded in and involved in, we really need to be involved with and, help out as much as possible, right? We own a business there. We own real estate there. I mean, you got to get involved and you got to help out.
Right. Well, 10 years is a long time. And it just seems like now they got this, how do you want to explain this?
Horrible.
Hip, happening, intellectually, social
Savvy.
media. Savvy! That's the word.
That's what I'm here for.
That's exactly why you're here. Yeah. And that's what impresses me. And they're really into that customer service. They get it. They get it.
Not only that,
Yeah.
they've got great snacks when you're waiting. And you know it.
And you always have to point that out to Jason. Well, Tommy's hanging out because she's gonna like walk out with one of those muffins. I like the chocolate chip ones, but that's besides the point.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Besides the great service, besides the great selection, besides the great vehicles you sell, and the great pricing and the great deals that people get, when you go for service, great snacks.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Comfortable big leather chairs.
The
Yeah.
the coffee you guys took advantage of last time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you ratted me out to Jason. Why is Tommy here? Hey, he's here for the coffee.
Okay.
Right? I mean,
Well,
so there you go. Because I normally don't go out to these things, but Marty said you got to come and see this. This is not like your run-of-the-mill average dealership. This is, and people know me. I've been doing radio a long time. They know. I always tell it the way it is. If I don't, right or wrong, if I don't like something or I don't like somebody, most of the time I won't say anything.
That's been our show's policy.
I won't say anything. Okay, I won't say anything bad. I just won't say anything. Like my grandma always said, nothing good to say, don't say it at all. But when somebody is exceptional, when somebody is putting out there an excellent product or excellent service, then I'm the first one to brag about and say, these are my guys.
Well, going back to where you said
You
savvy,
know what I said? These are
I
my
did.
guys.
They're your guys.
Right.
They're our guys. Going back to savvy,
My guys.
when you go in for service,
Yeah.
as soon as you're done with your service writer,
Right.
they start to send you updates via text,
Right.
or however you want it. They'll call you, they'll text you.
Right.
They're savvy. It's in the system. If you've got a question, you don't have to call or try to get your person on hold. If they're with somebody, you test them. Text them.
Also, I met Nick in service. He's the service manager over there, your brother.
Yep.
And you can tell the guy he's smart. He's an intellect.
Yep.
Am I right about that?
He's been in it
Right?
for a while.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He worked throughout college at the dealership on Long Island. Worked his way up, service advisor through all the ranks.
Wash the
I
cars.
was just gonna say that.
Right. Wipe them down. Yeah.
I was doing that too. 16 in the prep
That's why
department.
I got to meet your father, because your father sounds like my father. My father was the type of guy on a Saturday morning, he would kick me out of bed and go clean out the carburetor in the car. Now there's no carburetors. But he
Spray that junk in there.
it's gum out, whatever it was.
I know that.
All right, but the thing is that you're right. Your father didn't collar you. You learned from the bottom up, gave you a work ethic, and I really admire that in your father. I really do.
Yeah, washing cars at 16, and on Long Island, our sales department and our service department were 2 miles apart. And so I was driving cars in between them, barely having a license at that point, and I'll never forget it. It was
Notice
great
he said barely.
experience.
Now, you know how I judge people? You know how I judge even the studio audience over there? If you're kind to animals, and you're nice to, say, my puppy and stuff like that, right? Tells me you're a good person. And the first thing I noticed is that they were very nice. Second of all, is that there's an expo happening at your place. Tell me about that.
Yep, so next month, me and Justin are running a Subaru Loves Pet event at our Subaru dealership, so that's the Old Bridge location. So it's October 20th from 11 to 4 p.m., and it's a pet adoption event, so there's going to be a lot of adoption agencies and rescues there with, dogs, puppies, cats, everything on display. You adopt a dog or a cat on the spot. Last year we adopted about 15 of them, so that was great. And leading up to that, there's also a cutest pet Halloween costume contest.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
My wife might enter me.
Yep. So.
He would win on the scariest.
So
not cutest.
All right.
Cute is not a term.
You don't have to embellish
We
on
do
it.
not use cute.
You're not guessing here right now. You don't have to embellish. Let him finish talking.
Cute is not a term we use for
So it's an online competition. So you go onto our website right now. You could start to submit some photos of your pet in costume, of course. And, then there'll be a voting period starting about October 8th, I believe.
Okay.
And then it'll run until October 19th, the voting. We'll pick a winner, and then it'll be announced at the event. So the winner will get a $1,000 gift card, as well as a Broadway night out, kind of a date night experience in the city. You'll get to go to a Broadway show, and, you get a gift card for a restaurant in Manhattan.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, so it's All American. They're on Route 9 South, right by that Route 18 intersection over there.
Yep.
And online at?
You could find us at oldbridgeautomall.com.
All right, excellent. Jason, Justin, see you next month, right?
Yep.
All
Awesome.
right.
You guys.
I
Thanks for
love
having
talking about
us.
cars, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's hear it for them. Very nice, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Excellent. Traffic, well, next time is you. We'll be right back. Yeah, we never really shut off the AC, but we did because...
The Facebook Live.
Yeah.